Hello student, hope you are all well. Today I am going to discuss about how to find dimensional formula. Okay. Now it is very important. In class 11 you will get 3 marks from this chapter out of 70. In class 12 also you will get at least 2 marks from this chapter to find the dimensional formula related to physical parameter. And in competition exam also you will get 3 or 4 marks from this chapter. So this chapter is very important. Now by knowing the dimensional formula we can find the unit of a physical quantity in 3 systems: CGS, either it's CGS system, FPS system, or SI system, or MKS system. By knowing the dimensional formula we can verify a physical equation is correct or wrong. By knowing the dimensional formula we can find the formula, means equation of a physical system or law of a physical system, like Stokes' law. It is dimensionally derived. So this chapter is very important. Now today, as it is written over here, how to find dimensional formula. Okay, so we'll move on step by step. Okay, from basic. Now any dimensional formula always in the form of this. We have to write a dimensional formula within this third bracket in terms of m, l, t. M means mass, l means length, and t is time. Here all are capital letter. So to write a dimensional formula we write within third bracket in these 3 terms, m, l, t. Okay. Now I am giving one example. Suppose we want to find the dimensional formula of length, breadth, height. Okay. Now dimensional formula of length, if you want to find, so what will be the dimensional formula? We will find, okay, length is related to what? Just length. It is not related to mass and it is not related to time. It means length does not related to mass and it is also does not related to time. It means length does not depends on mass and length does not depends on time. With changing of time, length does not change. With the changing of mass of an object or particle, length will not change. Okay, so length is basically independent of mass and time. Okay, so here how we can find the dimensional formula of length. Now dimensional formula of length, here length is written by capital L letter, so we have to write within third bracket. Now this read as dimensional formula of length, which is equal to, we have to write in terms of mass, length, and time, m, l, t. Now as I already told you, the dimension length does not depends on mass. So now within third bracket we can write m to the power 0, as m something to the power 0 is equal to always gives you 1. Okay, so m to the power 0 we have to write in terms of m and t, as length does not depends on mass, that's why we have written m to the power 0. Length is related, means length l, so it is written l to the power 1. You can write also l also, no problem. And it does not depends on time, so we can write t to the power 0. Okay, so m to the power 0, what is the dimensional formula of length? M to the power 0, l to the power 1, t to the power 0. Okay, now if you want to find the dimensional formula of breadth is basically what? One type of length, means we can measure. Okay, so similarly dimensional formula of length, this we have breadth is written as denoted by capital B letter. So we have written B within third bracket. So read as dimensional formula of breadth is equal to, within third bracket, m to the power 0, l to the power 1, t to the power 0. Okay. Similarly, dimensional formula of height is written as denoted by capital H. So read as dimensional formula of capital height is equal to m to the power 0, l to the power 1, t to the power 0. It means dimensional formula of height is also like dimensional formula of length, because height we can measure. It is basically one type of length. Okay, it does not related to mass and it also does not related to time. Okay, next is dimensional formula of mass. Okay, now mass does not depends on length and mass also does not depends on time. So dimensional formula of mass, here we can write, you can write dimensional formula of mass like this within third bracket ma double s, or you can write only m also. So dimensional formula of m is equal to m to the power 1 because it related to mass, and l to the power 0 because it does not related to length, and also it does not depends on time, so t to the power 0, or m to the power 1, l to the power 0, t to the power 0, or you can write m, simply m, l to the power 0, t to the power 0. So I suggest you write in terms of power. Okay, now what is the dimension for time? Similarly, time does not depends on mass of an object, and also it does not depends on length. So dimensional formula you read as dimensional formula of time, TIM. We have written here. You can write only T also, no problem. So dimensional formula of time equal to within third bracket m to the power 0, l to the power 0, t to the power 1, or m to the power 0, l to the power 0, t. So this is the dimensional formula of time. These are the, we have to use dimensional formula of mass, length and time frequently. That's why I have written the dimensional formula of length, mass and time first. Okay, now suppose you want to find the dimensional formula of area of an object. Now you know from the formula area is what? Length into breadth. Okay, now see, area is denoted by capital A. Now we know dimensional formula of area written as within third bracket A. Okay, now we know area is what? Length into breadth. So dimensional formula of area within third bracket is equal to dimensional formula of length and dimensional formula of breadth. Now dimensional formula of length we already know, m to the power 0, l to the power 1, t to the power 0. It is written over here. Similarly, dimensional formula of breadth, same like this, m to the power 0, l to the power 1, t to the power 0. Now m to the power 0 plus 0. So m to the power 0 plus 0, l to the power 0, l to the power 1. Here also l to the power 1. 1 plus 1. We are adding all the powers related to same terms. L to the power 1 plus 1. L to the power 2. T to the power 0. T to the power 0. T to the power 0 plus 0. 0. So this is the dimensional formula of area. How to find? Already discussed. So this is the dimensional formula of area. Okay. Just go through this. Now next, we have to find the dimensional formula of volume. Now you know formula of volume. Volume is equal to length into breadth into height. Okay. Now see, volume is written over, for V is denoted the volume. Volume is denoted by V letter. Okay. So we have to find the dimensional formula. So we have written V within third bracket. Now we know length into breadth into height. Now already discussed the dimensional formula length, breadth and height. Will get this m to the power 0, l to the power q, t to the power 0. Okay, so this is the dimensional formula of volume. Okay, now suppose you want to find the dimensional formula of radius. Radius is what? Radius is related to length. Okay, so dimensional formula of radius, here r, the radius is denoted by capital R letter and it is written within third bracket as you can see, and this is equal to within third bracket m to the power 0, l to the power 1, t to the power 0. Okay, this is equal to dimensional formula of length. Like now distance or displacement. Here distance and displacement is denoted by s. As here distance and displacement is different, but in a straight line both are same. We'll discuss later on what is the difference between distance and displacement. But in straight line, distance and displacement both are same. Here s, distance is denoted by s letter. So dimensional formula of s equal to m to the power 0, l to the power 1, t to the power 0. Same like length into distance is nothing but a length. Okay. Now velocity. Here velocity is denoted by v letter. Okay. This is volume. This is velocity. Okay. Now formula we already discussed. You have to memorize this formula. V equal to s by t. The rate of change of displacement is called velocity. So write within third bracket v equal to within third bracket s within third bracket t. Here s means displacement. Now dimension formula of displacement is this one: m to the power 0, l to the power 1, t to the power 0, m to the power 0, l to the power 0, t to the power 1. Dimension formula of time. Now dimension formula velocity: m to the power 0, l to the power 1, t to the power 1. Okay. Now next dimensional formula of acceleration. It is generally denoted by a letter. Okay. So we know this formula: a equal to v by t. Now write within third bracket a, within third bracket v, within third bracket t. Dimension formula of v, this one. Dimension formula of time, this one. So dimension formula of acceleration: m to the power 0, l to the power 1, t to the power minus 2. Next is dimension formula of force. Force generally denoted by capital F letter. From Newton's law we know F equal to m, mass into acceleration. This gives force. Now dimension formula of force written within third bracket. Mass is also written within third bracket. Acceleration is also written within third bracket. So dimension formula of F equal to dimension formula of mass: m to the power 1 into l to the power 0, t to the power 0. Dimension formula of acceleration already discussed. This one. Okay. m to the power 0, l to the power 1, t to the power minus 2. Multiplying the power of each equal terms. So m to the power 1, l to the power 1, t to the power minus 2. This one. Okay. Now dimension formula of work done you have to find. Now we know W equal to Fs, product of force and displacement. It gives you work done W. So we are using this formula you have to remember. I already discussed and told last video lecture that some basic formula you have to memorize, otherwise you cannot find the dimensional formula. Now next, suppose you want to find the dimensional formula of kinetic energy, like K dot A. You know formula is this one: kinetic energy half 1 by 2 mv square. Okay. So now dimensional formula K dot A equal to, now what is the dimensional formula of half? It is numerical, it is a fractional number, it is dimensionless. So you have to find the dimensional formula of m and t square. So dimensional formula of m is here mass. We know m to the power 1, l to the power 0, t to the power 0 already discussed. And what is the dimension? V means here velocity. What is the dimensional formula of velocity? m to the power 0, l to the power 1, t to the power minus 2 whole square, because v square here. So m to the power 1, l to the power 0, t to the power 0, m to the power 0, l square, t to the power minus 4. Okay. So sorry, not minus 1, it will be minus 1, minus 2. Okay. So m to the power 1, l square, t to the power minus 2. Okay. This is the dimensional formula of kinetic energy. Same way, you can find the dimensional formula of potential energy. So before finding the dimensional formula of potential energy, you have to memorize this formula already discussed. So you write dimensional formula of potential energy. Okay. And also find out the dimensional formula of sphere whose radius is r. Okay. Okay, I'll after just go through these things, I'll give some question related to dimensional formula. You have to do all that, solve that problem and send to our departmental WhatsApp group. Okay, so just go through this.